pajama time. Come here, little kitties, on my lap. Guess who's back with a brand new rap? And I don't mean rap as in a new case of child molestation accusation. No worries, what else could I possibly do to make noise? I done touched on everything but little boys. 낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자. 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자. 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워지는 여자. 그런 반전 있는 여자. Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip a party like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give up, it's not your birthday. We'll party in the club, bottle full of booze. My mind got what you need if you need to feel the buzz. I mean, I have sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug, if you ain't getting love.
Okay, here we go. That is too loud. Hang on. Okay. I have no idea how loud this is actually going to be, but I'm going to wing it, which is how I do everything. It's going to be great. So, hi, I'm Psy, your host, the Psyboogie. I hate that I started with that. This is going to be my new podcast. This one probably won't be as long as the rest of them. I want the rest of them to be about an hour, hour and a half to 2 hours, anywhere in that sort of region. I've got a strange feeling this is probably going to go for about half an hour. But we'll see. We will see. So first of all, you may be wondering, where is Silent Assassin? I killed him and took his body. The Psyboogie now lives inside of Silent Assassin. He is gone for the foreseeable future. The main reason why I decided to change my name from, obviously, the official Silent Assassin on YouTube to the Psyboogie, or just Psyboogie, mainly, Jesus, that got morbid quick. Yeah, that's about right. The reason why I decided to change was primarily because of what comes up when you type in Silent Assassin. If you go to YouTube right now and type in Silent Assassin, yes, I'm doing it right now, just for clarification. If you type in Silent Assassin into YouTube, my content doesn't come up, or didn't come up for like at least like a page or so. But what did come up was, and I quote, Roblox Silent Assassin, eliminate the target and escape. Roblox Silent Assassin, we must protect the target. I'm a ninja assassin, Roblox Silent Assassin. So, I decided to change it. What, you don't want to be associated with Roblox? No, quite frankly, I don't. I don't want to be associated with Roblox. It is not my thing. So I decided a name change is... That wasn't the only reason, obviously. I also wasn't a biggest fan of Silent Assassin in the first place, but I sort of went with it for the longest time. and now I'm just sort of, I'm to a place where I'm kind of okay with it. I'm okay with my name. I might change it in future again. I don't know, but yeah. Just give me a moment. So yeah, I decided to change my name. I really wasn't a big fan of the original. But, as I said, I went with it. And now we're at the position we're in now. I feel kind of happy. I said I was going to make some changes starting in February. Unfortunately, in February I had some business that I needed to take care of. And I also had some issues that I had to sort out for myself. So, I guess me sort of changing my shit has moved to March. Or in this case, it's going to be April soon. I mean, it's only just March, but months, they go by quite fast when you don't care. There's a lot of content that I want to start making again on this channel. Obviously, I want to start my own podcast. I'm still going to be in the uninstalled podcast. I want that one to be more professional, whereas this one's sort of just one where I can dick around and talk about whatever I want. Because there's some things in the uninstalled podcast that I probably shouldn't talk about, or stuff that people don't care about that I do, or stuff that just probably shouldn't be said on the uninstalled podcast. But if they're said on here, and they're inappropriate, then it's my fault, and only my fault, not the uninstalled channel. I wouldn't want to get the uninstalled channel banned for saying something that I said. But if I get banned, yeah, I'd be pissed off, but at least I wouldn't affect my other members. So, I'm going to obviously try not to. Watch Game of Thrones Season 8 trailer for the 100th time. Well, I mean, I'll still be here if you want to go and watch it. I'll be here. Don't worry. You can always come back. I'm not too sure about the comment box. I like it as it is, but if I might try some other comment boxes in future. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there for now. I'm not sure why everyone's blue. I kind of want to just add myself in there just to change the color up a bit. I've got a feeling I'll be red for some reason. I don't know why I've got a feeling that I'll be red, but I think I'll be red. I mean, it could be a completely different color, or I could just be blue. No one knows. Yeah. So say if I am blue. Okay, everyone's just blue apparently. I mean, I kind of like it, but I would kind of also like to see other colors of people. But you know, beggars can't be choosy. Yeah. I also want to point out, if you want to join so say if I talk about any, sorry. We do this on the uninstalled podcast as well, because in the uninstalled podcast sort of place, if you go to live streams on the uninstalled Discord, link in the description, I think, and you go to the podcast chat, we post images into the podcast chat on there. If I ever talk about any images whilst in a live stream, I will post them there, because you can't post them onto YouTube. So if you go to the Psyboogie tab in the uninstalled podcast, you'll notice that I am in the live area. We also have a waiting room, exactly the same as the uninstalled podcast one, and we have a Psyboogie podcast lobby. So if you want to post anything in here that you can obviously, well, just images and shit for people to see, then you can do it there. It's not like Twitch where people can pick their own colour and everyone what? Everyone gets to be one colour. Yeah, fair enough. But everyone's one colour. We're communist. Everyone is the same colour. And I get a crown, because that's how communism works. It's great. The system works. It's all good. So yeah, like I said, if I want to talk about stuff like, so it's stuff that just doesn't interest, like maybe other people in the uninstalled podcast, or people that just don't find things that I find interesting. Like, I like Gotham. Not many people do. It's getting cancelled soon, so we could talk about that. I do want to talk in this podcast a little bit about what I'm sort of planning on doing over the next wee while. Don't know if all of this stuff will actually happen, but I'm sort of hoping it some of it will. By the way, you might want to change the permissions on the channel you're in. Oh yeah, hang on. Permissions. Oh fuck it. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just there we go. Can I remove that one? No. There we go. Perfect. They can view the channel. There we go. Okay, that's all good. So now you can join it, but I don't think anyone will actually speak in it. I'll fix it later. I literally made that sort of category in like 30 seconds, but I'll fix it later. It's all good. It's all groovy. Yeah, I just shot something. Okay. Oh yeah, I paused that one, didn't I? Hang on, let me just unpause it and put it back live. There we go. Whew. So, some of the stuff that I want to do starting this year, I definitely want to get back. Oh, if you have any questions or anything to ask, then you can leave it in there. If you want me to talk about anything particular, then you can put it in the comments. I will check Discord, but not like obsessively check it. So, just sort of, if you put anything in Discord, do let me know. Actually, fuck, I'll put it on my second one. There we go. So yes, yeah, stuff that I want to do this year. I want to get back into making more regular videos again. The South Park ones, no one fucking watches them, but I just want to get them all uploaded as soon as I can. It's just so that I can say that I finished that series. Like I said quite a while ago, I don't really want to do another sort of Let's Play series for a good long time because the South Park one just dragged for me. It was fun, don't get me wrong. I would recommend playing it at least once, but only once. I think I had to play it. Apparently, I had to play it twice, but I also didn't because I somehow got the achievement without completing one of the requirements, which was weird. Which one of the requirements for a trophy was? Oh, I got the platinum on South Park, by the way. First game I'd ever got a platinum on, and I'm not particularly proud it was that. But I got the trophy for I can't remember what it was called, but it was the token experience, I think it was, which was play as a black character on the hardest difficulty, and it would just sort of it would proc once you'd completed the game. You had to complete the game. But I didn't complete it twice. I only completed it once, and then played through like half of it on that character. So I don't know what happened, but I got the trophy anyway, so I don't really care. So I did finish that. I played through the DLCs. Did I actually finish both DLCs? Yes. I believe I did. Yes. I'm trying to remember now. I know I didn't get. I think you could get trophies from the DLCs, but I don't think I got all the trophies from the DLCs because at that point I just could not be asked anymore. So I just played through them, had some fun, and the DLCs are really fun. The only thing that annoys me about the DLCs is when I made the new character, I became instantly overpowered because you unlock the DLC like classes, so you get like the what is it, the Netherborn and the Final Girl class in the DLCs respectively. But you get them at the start of the game. You can choose that as to be your sort of first class, and I think that both of those classes are incredibly overpowered. They decimate everything. So I just chose one of those two. I can't remember which one it was, and I just decimated everything that I came across. It was great. I didn't need any more classes. Just give me one of those, and I've just won the game. So I wouldn't say that you should be able to get them from the start, but at the same time, it makes it a lot easier for you to get through the game. because a lot of those moves just completely just destroy, like the villains that you have to fight, because they're just that overpowered that you can get through it. Like normal, the normal classes you use, like Speedster and all that, they're good at the start, but they kind of fizzle out later, where you replace them with other moves and other classes. Getting Netherborn and stuff, it's just instant win for everything up until the end of the game, from the start to end. It's great. But yeah, I want to stop doing the series. I want to do more live streams, mainly on Twitch, because I feel as though Twitch is probably the better option than YouTube. I'm thinking about keeping. I was debating whether or not to make this podcast on Twitch or on YouTube, but I think YouTube is probably the better choice for this. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it on YouTube for now, but I might move it onto Twitch at some point. It all depends. I don't want to keep this one going longer than most. I don't know how often these will be. I haven't really planned it. I'm thinking maybe every 2 weeks or so, or maybe every. I don't really want to do it every week, because then I'll just get burnout. So I'm thinking maybe every 2 weeks, enough time to sort of plan some stuff and all that. So just to keep it nice and fresh. But yeah, I want to continue doing the Half-Life 2 live streams. I know I only did one part of it. I will get back to it. Probably tomorrow. I might do one tomorrow. I do want to start a new Twitch series. I'm thinking maybe, this isn't 100%, I'm thinking maybe I want to start doing, and the reason I say maybe is because another member of Uninstalled might want to do this on the Uninstalled channel. I might want to play through Bloodborne on Twitch. I know I never finished Dark Souls 2, but at this point I've given up on Dark Souls 2. I loved the game, it was great. My sort of final opinion on it is that it was brilliant. I know I didn't even get to like one of the best fights, I don't think. I think there was like oh, what was it called? The Sir Alon, was it? I think it was Sir Alon, maybe. I could be wrong. James isn't here to correct me, I don't think. I wanted to fight that one. I probably wouldn't stand a chance against him, but I want to. The Fume Knight I'll do it in my own time, and I'll upload it to YouTube. I've still got like a load of Dark Souls 2 clips of me beating the bosses on my computer, so I could always edit them all together into a nice big compilation, which I might do at some point. A couple of months back now, I think it was probably in like December or even November last year, I got Sony Vegas, which I have not used at all to its best ability. The only thing I've edited with it really is the South Park ones, and they don't take any editing. They just throw some bits in, add an ending, and just make sure everything syncs up together. So I really want to actually use it for something, good. So maybe that might be the first thing I do. I don't know. So I want to have more prominence on Twitch. That's sort of a given. I want to do Sir Alon is easier than the Fume Knight, but Sir Alon is far best boss in the game. I'm fine with you doing Bloodborne as long as it's not uninstalled. Yeah, I'm not going to do it uninstalled. It would be on my own Twitch. Because I know that you wanted to do Bloodborne on the uninstalled one at some point. I just didn't know when. So that's Gucci. What else? I would want to start doing more. Actually, nah, I'm not gonna say that. I'm a member of a sort of CS:GO team now. We're not really official or anything, I don't think, but I'm counting it as a team because it is still a team. I've been doing practicing. If you follow me on Twitter, which should also be in the description, then you'll obviously get updates of everything that I do. I hope. But you'll also see that I am doing practicing every day and seeing what score I can get in a sort of. I practice doing a headshot thing where I just see how many headshots I can get in 10 minutes with the P2000. So if you want to go and check out my progress from the last sort of month or so, then you can. You can go and check that. I'm doing a lot more practicing on Counter-Strike. It's going okay, I think. I don't know. So I'll put that to the test later. I would stream Counter-Strike. Unfortunately, my internet decides it doesn't want to do that recently and just doesn't. Everything else seems to work fine. It's just Counter-Strike doesn't want to be streamed. So I think that's everything for my channel and Twitch. I don't want to do more one-off videos on my channel just to sort of dick around with friends and stuff. So I think that those are probably the best videos. That was one of those types of videos was personally my best video that I've ever made, which isn't on my channel anymore. But it was still really fun to make. I had to take it down for reasons that I'm not getting into. But I want to do more stuff like that because that was really fun to make and edit. I had fun editing it. That was weird. Uninstalled. I'm gonna start doing more stuff on Uninstalled again. I keep saying this every time I go on a sort of a hiatus. I'm continuing the Amnesia streams. They will probably start, or they're probably gonna start coming out on either Tuesdays or Wednesdays, because those are my sort of 2 days off that I have now. I'm back to work on Friday and Saturday nights, so Friday and Saturday night content that I used to make, which I don't know if there was much. I think I used to stream on a Friday. I think I used to do the Amnesia ones on a Friday. I won't be able to do streams on Friday for a while because I'm obviously working again. If you don't know, I work at a holiday park, which is quite fun sometimes, or sometimes it makes me want to just gouge my eyes out. So I'm back to work there. Not going to say where it is, obviously, because that would just be stupid. I don't want to pull a Scorpion Players and just tell everyone where I live. Oh, good. I've been kicked out of my own chat because of fucking AFK. Hang on, let me just let me just edit that. If can I edit it so it don't kick me out? I can't actually remember. I don't think I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just keep putting myself back in. I do want to have guests on this podcast, but for the first one I thought it would just be just me because I have some stuff that I just want to talk about. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that's just happening. Uninstalled, like I was saying, I'm going to continue the Amnesia streams, even though they fucking scare me to death. I don't know where we got up to. I actually don't remember where we got up to. But we'll be back on that. Hopefully, I'm thinking tomorrow. I know I said I'll be streaming something else tomorrow, but I can always do one in the afternoon and one at nighttime, which will probably do the Amnesia one at nighttime, and the Half-Life 2 one in the afternoon. So for all those people that aren't asking, but I'm asking myself, am I gonna keep doing the all the like Silent Assassin, so like the South Park series? That was under the Silent Assassin name. I think I'm gonna just change the name on the thumbnails and in the title, but I'm gonna keep doing them. So obviously I can't edit the videos to say my new name in all of them because that'd just be tedious. So I'm just gonna put the new name in the thumbnail and then just hope for the best. Finish all those series, and then we start on with some new content. Now, outside of YouTube, Twitch, and other such things, as I mentioned, I'm also sort of training in a very, very minor CSGO team. So that's taken up not a lot, just a little bit of my time. Along with that, I've also decided to actually try and knuckle down to write a short story, which is coming along. I think it's coming along okay. It's not the worst thing I've ever written. It's the first draft is pretty much done, which is the furthest I've ever gotten in an actual story, is writing the first draft, which is quite sad. But that's pretty much done, so I'm happy with that, and I want to actually write this one up into an actual story. Whatever happens with it, I don't really care, as long as I can actually say that I did something for once. something that I planned and then made, and then it's a thing that I can actually tell people about and have it like a finished copy of it. Because a lot of stuff I do, I start and then never get around to it, so I really do want to finish it this time. So that's good. I need to change the title because the title doesn't make sense anymore within the story. The UBHL again is on hiatus, I believe. We're not really doing anything with it at the moment, purely because we just either don't have time, don't have the sort of, well, requirements that we need to have for it, and we just, it's on the back burner. So that's that. We've still got all the files and stuff, so we can pick it back up whenever we want to. But right now we don't really have any way to make it a thing without a couple of £1 million budget or a decent copy of the next GTA game with Rockstar in it. But that's the only sort of ways we could do it. We could do it on GTA 5, but we feel as though, or at least I feel as though, that it's sort of run its course at this point, and it's not the best thing to film on, especially with some of the things that we want to do inside the series that we can't really pull off with their sort of game. Yeah, that's that. I'm trying to think of anything else I really needed to talk about in this first podcast. As I said, the first one's probably going to be utter shite, but we're gonna soldier on through and see what we can make of this. Oh, the Shazam trailer was pretty good. I watched the Shazam trailer earlier. The one with My Name Is as the sort of as the music through it. I liked it. It was alright. I don't think it's gonna be like the best movie ever because it's DC, and DC movies have been known to be quite shitty. In my personal opinion, just give me the rights to the DC universe. We've been over this before. I went over this in one of the Dark Souls live streams that I did ages ago. I think it was the first Dark Souls live stream that I did, Dark Souls 2 live stream that I did, and I just went on a rant about DC. Just give it to me. I'll reboot your universe, and we'll make some good movies. I guess I'll set out a plan. It'll be great. Yeah. Captain Marvel has just shat itself. I don't care. Brie Larson is just no. Just no, Brie Larson. Just stop. All this women empowerment, and just stop. It's a Marvel movie. You know, the people that actually watch Marvel movies are just neckbeards. It's just no one's gonna come and be, oh, feminist power. No, it's a Marvel movie. If you want to make waves in like feminism stuff, go to the what is it, the dramas and that. Go to the Fault in Our Stars. In fact, don't go to the Fault in Our Stars because I haven't seen that, but it looks awful. The Detective Pikachu movie. At this point, this is just talking about like movie trailers that I've seen that I quite like. Detective Pikachu looks pretty good. The thing is, no matter if it's good, I think it's gonna be good just for the meme. It's just gonna be a good meme. It's gonna be a great meme. Top memes. Ryan Reynolds' voice did not suit the role at first, but it has definitely grown on me. There's so many Pokemon in that movie, but I really hope they don't use sort of the same, like, say, 30 Pokemon throughout the entire movie. I hope that they still have variation. I've got a feeling as though they're not, and they are just going to use like the 30 different types of Pokemon they have already created, and then just repeat them over and over again. Like, I keep seeing in the trailers, I see Pancham quite a lot, I see Airpom quite a lot. You see Charizard twice, but I think that might just be sort of his sort of fight that they're trying to hype up. So there's certain Pokemon that, oh, there's Greninja as well that you see quite a lot, but they look like some sort of ninja force, so that's fair enough. There's just bits in the trailer that just look like they're just repeating Pokemon over and over again. I want to see a wide range of Pokemon. So I'm quite excited about that. Apparently they've already possibly got a sequel to that movie, even though it's not out yet, which I'm all down for. More Ryan Reynolds talking in the fucking Pikachu's body. I'm down for that. Can't wait. Cannot wait. And as James said while we were watching the trailer, the fucking Charizard looks like it's made out of tiger bread. Oh, I love that. But yeah. So some good movies coming out. I never actually mentioned this one when I did see it, because I don't think I've made a fucking video since then. Or a proper one anyway. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse at was it the Emmys? Grammys? Movie Awards? I don't know. They got an award for the best animated movie. Definitely deserved, because that movie was absolutely just fucking brilliant. I loved Into the Spider-Verse. Right now in front of me, I've got the Into the Spider-Verse soundtrack, which I fucking love the soundtrack as well. I'm going to listen to it after this. I've got it on actual like CD form as well, so I've got the. I think I've sort of started to collect CDs. For some reason, I never used to collect CDs. I used to sort of not care for CDs, but after I got one of the Doctor Who Big Finish audios on CD, which was a Companion Chronicles, the Cold. I can never say that right. Yeah, I can't. It's the Cold something. I'm really bad at reading, and I've left my glasses somewhere, and I don't know where they are. But I got that on CD, and then, like, almost straight after, for Christmas, I got Bohemian Rhapsody's soundtrack on CD. So I decided, fuck it, and bought myself the Spider-Man soundtrack on CD. So now I've got 3 CDs just there that I put into my computer every now and again and just listen to. Actually, I haven't listened to the Doctor Who one yet, but I've listened to the other 2. I got a nice big collection of the classic Doctor episodes that I'm stuck in a backlog now. I were up to date with them all, but now I'm sort of backlogging them. I need to get those watched. Like, there's loads of stuff that I need to watch, from what people have like recommended me and other stuff. So I've been recommended, I think, sort of like the Marvel stuff. So I've been recommended Daredevil season 2. I loved season 1. Daredevil season 2, probably season 3. The Punisher's apparently really good. Jessica Jones was meh, apparently. No, Jessica Jones was apparently good, although at least the first series was. Iron Fist was bleh, apparently. And Luke Cage was bleh, apparently. Oh, I've been timed out. I've been AFK'd again. Yeet. Yeah, I'd probably want to catch up on those. I did want to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but now it's just, there's like 5 or 6 seasons and I just can't be asked. Gotham Season 5's come out. Not on DVD. I'm going to wait until it comes out on DVD. And once it comes out on DVD, I'll watch that because it looks fucking awesome. I love Gotham. It is probably my favourite. I want to say this with sort of a very loose... excuse me, an actual loose meaning, because I'm not 100% sure, but I'd say maybe Gotham is my favourite TV show. It's just so good. If you can get past episode 3 in season 1, you're pretty much set for the rest of the series. I can't remember which YouTuber said that, but one of them did, so I'm not plagiarising. There's your credit. I just can't remember your name, I'm sorry. But season 1, episode 3, the Balloon Man, like, Jesus Christ, it was stupid. But I still love Gotham. And I think Cameron Monaghan, even though he's not the Joker, and they're not allowed to call him the Joker, his characters are just brilliant. I personally think he's the best Joker that we've had just in such a long time. I would say better than Heath Ledger, but the thing is, whenever I bring up the best Joker, Daredevil season 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, Punisher season 1, and Jessica Jones are the ones worth watching. Okay. Isn't the Punisher season 2 pretty good? I've heard the Punisher season 2 was okay. Anyway, while you're answering that, what's the thing? Yeah, the thing is, and don't crucify me, I can't fully remember what happened in The Dark Knight, and I don't remember Heath Ledger's role that well in The Dark Knight. I do need to watch it again. I need to watch all the Dark Knights again. But I never remember Heath Ledger when I think about those movies, because I remember the first one I watched was Dark Knight Rises. I vaguely remember Batman Begins, but I remember Dark Knight Rises, and Rises was always my favourite one. The Dark Knight itself, I don't remember really watching it. Like, I have seen it, I just don't remember me seeing it. I always preferred Bane. I don't know. Not as good as the first I've heard. No point watching it now since it's been cancelled. Yeah. A lot of all the Netflix shows apparently have been the way. I think the thing that I heard happened was they'd been cancelled because Disney have their own streaming service now, so they obviously Netflix don't really want any competition from that. Not that they would get any competition because it's fucking Netflix, but they didn't really like the idea of Disney sort of having conflict with them, so they decided to just shut it down and cancel the series. And obviously the Disney streaming service wouldn't really want the Netflix shows, because obviously Netflix still owns those series. All the ones that are made, they own it. And I think until a certain time they own the characters. Well, they're not going to do anything with them. I don't think they're allowed to do anything with them, but they own the characters to a point where Marvel couldn't use them for X amount of time, I think. And I don't think that Marvel would do anything with them anyway, because obviously they're like DC, so not DC, they're fucking sort of more adult than the other ones. So yeah, so I don't think we're going to be seeing them again unless they come into the movies, which I really don't think that they would come into the movies. But we can always wait and see. I really liked Daredevil Season 1, like I said. But, I don't know, we'd have to see what happens. I mean, I'd love to see them all again. I think the Defenders would be a pretty good idea. But yeah, there's a lot of things I wish would happen in the world of movies and TV shows to do with the Marvel and DC, really. Like I said, just let me have the DC. Just let me control DC, and I'll do you good. I'll try to do you good. Make me the showrunner of Doctor Who while you're at it. Fucking Chris Chibnall. I haven't really been vocal about it. Since I don't think I have just actually been vocal. I might make a silent rant on it at some point, but I don't think I need to because he's got that much backlash. Fucking Chris Chibnall pissed me off. I know it wasn't just him, and it'll have something to do with the higher ups at the BBC, but I'm blaming him because fucking the stuff that he's decided to do. The entirety of Series 11 of Doctor Who was just so fucking boring. Nothing happened, and when it did, it was just shite. It was shit. Series 11 was shit. There's no way of denying it. It's shit. Like, okay, the villains, every single fucking villain, like bar, I think 2 or 3 episodes, was just white man. They're always a white man. Why? Why is it always a white man that's the villain? For God's sake, like, they're really... The BBC are pushing way too much of an agenda, and I am not happy. Not happy at all. Just... I just... It's a sci-fi thing. The Doctor Who, the longest running sci-fi show. Just give us a sci-fi show, not fucking History Channel. Fuck off, my phone's gone off. The thing about Doctor Who, right? In the early days, they tried to make it into like a sort of teaching kids about history and that in a fun way, which is what they're trying to do again now. But the problem is, it doesn't work. It's boring as fuck. So they started doing more and more sort of, you know, actual fun things with it. And that was good. They started doing more like sci-fi stuff. They added the Daleks, which are fucking awesome. And all this other stuff. And now they're just going back to, oh, it's to teach kids, and it's equality and everything. It's like, we don't need equality. Like, yeah, it's always good to have equality, but we don't need it to be the central focus of the fucking episode. We came here to watch sci-fi, not to watch some white woman complain that white men are bad. It's like, come on, for God's sake. Please. But yes. There's me ranting over fucking Doctor Who. I could continue, but I'm not going to. Because if I continue, I'll just keep going on and on for fucking ages. There's so many things that I would have changed about Series 11. And the New Year's special was alright, but it didn't make up for it. It was good, but just... It's just annoyed. I'm just annoyed. But yes. So, we've hit 42 minutes. Is there anything anyone wants to ask me at all? Probably not. I don't think there's anything that anyone wants to know about me. I've gone through most things. Oh, wait, my opinion on that girl who wants to get into the UK. That's still relevant, right? I can cash in on that, right? So there was a girl who I can't remember the name of. She was from this country originally. Oh, what? Shibbers. Fucking shibbers. I might talk about it again in future if when Series 12 comes out and I just rant about it for ages. Hang on. Okay. What was I gonna say now? Shit. I've forgotten. Shamina begging or something. Yeah. My opinion on this whole topic of, oh, should she be allowed to come back to the UK? She's got citizenship here and she wants to come back to have a baby. Oh, I didn't know what I was getting into when I left and you should be sympathetic. Well, kind of. Like, yeah, I see your point. But also, you're a fucking moron. So, like, okay, so you left. You left your home to go... hang on a minute. Okay. You left your home in the UK, where everything was okay and good. You left, and you joined ISIS. You joined ISIS. You know, the bad guys. The ones that are blowing us up. And that's the thing with me, right? If you're in this country, I don't understand how you can get radicalized by ISIS. Like, I fully understand if you were, like, in Syria or Iraq. Because obviously Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, that's what ISIS stands for. Like, I can understand you getting radicalized there because you're actually there. But I don't see how... I mean, I think, and I'm not saying that this is, like, the reason why they went over, but I think it was a group of 3 of them. And I think she was Muslim. But still, like, I still don't see how, just because you're a member of their religion, that you should be able to sort of empathize with them. Like, you've made your decision. You've left your home to go and live with radicals. Yeah. Again, she didn't, what is it? I'm trying to read this. Because people can get radicalized as a child, they don't understand how things actually work. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, but she wasn't really a child though, she was a teenager. Like, when I was a teenager, we used to go on fucking stupid walks at dinner time because we thought we were cool and we could leave school and go out for lunch. Not fucking join the Islamic State. Like, it's like, oh, we thought it would be a fun time. And James just put in the comment, I mean, you can see it on the screen. Pretty sure she doesn't regret it. No, she doesn't. Her dad hangs her out with Lee Rigby's killer. Singing yeah. I didn't know about the dad hanging around with Lee Rigby's killer. But, yeah, he can fuck off then. Just, like, how can you sympathise with them? They're killing people. They're the murderer. Like, in like, there's that joke with, what is it? Who was it? I can't remember their names. The people that did Peep Show. They did, that skit where it's like, they're playing Nazis, and it's like, are we the bad guys? We're the baddies. It's like, yeah, in like Nazi Germany, I suppose some of them could be considered good guys, even though they've done bad things. But ISIS, how do you twist that ISIS are doing good? Like, oh yeah, we're doing it for our religion. Alright, so your God's telling you to kill people, is he? What a lad. What a great lad. Just, why? It's just stupid. She wanted to leave, and now she wants to come back to get benefits, because obviously you don't really get benefits of living in ISIS where there's no fucking healthcare because everyone's just murdering each other. So just, why? Why? It's done. Anyway, I think that's everything. I mean, yeah, it's the qualm, just like most religions have things about killing people, other religions and whatever. It's like, yeah, I mean, I can't fully complain when, like, I mean, I wouldn't consider myself a part of any religion. I'm not religious in the slightest, but I suppose the closest religion I have is is Christian, so I'm gonna go with that. It's just that ISIS are doing their holy crusade thousands of years. Yeah, true. But yeah, like as just said in that comment there, we had like our crusades, and that killed a lot of people, and that wasn't particularly good. But we got that out of our system years ago. Like, I want to say that Christianity is a little bit better now. I mean, maybe the actual churches and the sort of the whole priest and choir boy joke still fits into a few places, but like for the most part, we got it out of our system. I'm saying we as if I'm actually a part of them. That's not true. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, just the whole, I personally don't think she should be allowed back. She, apart from the fact that, oh, she's an actual citizen, she's having a baby and everything, yes, that is true, but she gave up her rights once she went to join a group that was killing people who are out there protecting our country and keeping us safe. So I can't sympathise with her. I sympathise with her unborn child. This will be the third one, I think, because the first two children that she had were, well, died before she was born, I think, or before they were born, should I say. So, like, that's why she wants to come back, because obviously her first two children have died. Which I think it is fair to say that she would want to come back to keep her child alive, but I don't think that. I think the only way she could come back to the UK is if she was instantly put into some sort of facility away from everyone else. As soon as her baby is born, keep that child away from her. As soon as we know that that baby is alive and well, send her straight back to where she came from and take the baby off her, because she is not fit to look after that child after what she's been through. Baby's already born. Is it? I thought she was like getting. Oh, fuck knows. Well, I mean, it's too late for her to come back now. Then she's had it. I thought it was like she was pregnant with it, but not actually born yet. Huh. Oh well. I mean, my point still stands. I still don't think she should come back unless she's put into some sort of facility and the baby's taken off her, because she is not fit to carry that child, in my opinion. I can think of several people who would be a lot better suited to it. But yes, at the end of that debate, I think it's pretty obvious my views. Just yeah. Thank you all for watching. I think I'm gonna end it off there because I think we've sort of gone down that rabbit hole and we're all sort of done. Yes. If you have anything else to say, then please let me know. And I will mention it if we need to. And if you have any questions, then just let me just obviously ask. Ugh. Some weird shit on Facebook. Oh, of course, it's a BBC Three article. BBC Three articles are just the weirdest shit. I don't know if anyone's ever actually like sat through a BBC Three article on like Facebook, but they are weird as fuck. Like just all BBC Three articles, just no. I might talk about them one day because they're just so weird, so fucking weird. But yes. So if that's everything, then I thank you all for watching the first of hopefully many Hi, I'm Psy podcasts, or the Psyboogie podcast. The next one will probably be in 2 weeks, which will make it the 19th. Tuesday the 19th of March. I would like to have a guest on that one, so I've got a little bit more to talk about. But we'll see. I don't know who it'll be yet. I'm thinking maybe one of my co-uninstalled members, or obviously we've got Emma with a Emma with a T there. We also have some other people that I'm thinking about that I know from other areas. We might even get Scorpion Plays in at one point. sorry, it's not Scorpion Plays anymore. It's I've actually forgotten. It's Christ. He's changed his name again. I don't know if I'm subscribed to him, so I don't know if it'll come up. No, I'm not subscribed to him, so it won't come up. Ah, that's a bugger. But yeah, we might get the one Scorpion Plays at some point. If we're really lucky. It's some letters and numbers, isn't it? Yeah, it's like R, fucking I, and all this other shit. I'll find it sometime. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Oh god, the chat just went weird for me. Okay, thank you all for watching. I've been your host, the Psyboogie, or just Psyboogie. You can call me Psy. And yeah, thank you. Please come back for the next stream in 2 weeks. Well, the next podcast in 2 weeks. The next stream will hopefully be tomorrow. Thank you, and I hope you've enjoyed. Goodbye, everyone.